Rihanna is finally breaking her silence on getting dragged for paying tribute to Kanye West at the Super Bowl, and her response to the haters is exactly what we expected from Rihanna.
And it's important for me to do this year. It's important for representation. It's important for my son to see that.
Rihanna's facing backlash for honoring Kanye West during her epic Super Bowl performance, and some people are really salty about Rihanna performing Kanye's songs.
Rihanna has so many hit songs. Did she have to do a Kanye song? Did she have to? Because the thing is that if a pop artist would have said that they're going DEFCON 3 on any other ethnicity, let alone everything else that he said, they would have been canceled.
But how did Rihanna react to all these people calling her out for endorsing Kanye? Well, it looks like Rihanna's not backing down in her support of Ye, and she just sent out a strong message to all the Kanye haters.
I think that's really important. That's key for people to see the possibilities.
Rihanna's Super Bowl performance is still causing a commotion on social media, with fans arguing over Rihanna's decision to pay tribute to her friend and collaborator, Kanye West. As you all know, Kanye was blacklisted by the mainstream media following his comments about the Jewish community, and some people are now dragging Rihanna for endorsing Kanye's views. However, Rihanna was quick to clap back at the critics, and she revealed exactly why she'll never stop supporting Kanye. To give you some context, Rihanna and Kanye's friendship goes all the way back to 2005, when Kanye's longtime collaborator, Jay-Z, discovered Rihanna and signed her to Def Jam. Kanye acted as a mentor to Rihanna from the beginning of her career, and they ended up collaborating on various projects, including All of the Lights, Run This Town, and 4 or 5 Seconds, all of which were produced by Kanye. After Rihanna left Def Jam in 2014 and signed with Jay-Z's Roc Nation, reports emerged that Kanye would executive produce Rihanna's 8th studio album, Anti. However, Kanye was getting ready to release his collaboration with Adidas at the time, and the plan for Rihanna's album fell through due to Kanye's busy schedule. There were rumors back then that Rihanna and Kanye had a falling out after Kanye stepped down from his producer role on Anti. However, the rumors proved to be false because Riri and Ye continued to publicly support each other. At the 2016 MTV Video Music Awards, Kanye was famously caught staring at Rihanna and looking completely mesmerized while his then-wife, Kim Kardashian, desperately tried to get his attention. Rihanna and Kanye were never romantically involved, and sources close to Rihanna have said that Kanye was always like a big brother to Riri. However, this didn't stop Kim from getting jealous, and following that viral VMAs moment, Kim reportedly banned Kanye from speaking to Rihanna. One insider told Radar Online at the time that each and every time Rihanna is on the scene, Kim gets jealous and threatened. Kim is paranoid they have this crush on each other, and that one day Rihanna could steal him away, the source added. However, Rihanna never cared much about what any of the Kardashians had to say. In fact, it's an open secret in Hollywood that Rihanna can't stand any of the Kar-Jenners. As for Kanye, he also didn't pay any mind to Kim's jealous fits, and he continued to praise Rihanna in public.
References of Grace Jones and Jean Paul Goud, and just back in the 80s when pop stars just took it to a whole nother level, and I really felt and feel like Rihanna is so important to our culture. To you know, pop music, to culture. Like I feel like she is the most important artist in music and has the most potential, and just for her, you know, her taste level at her age and the songs she does and her style and her performance and her voice and everything, she has the potential to be, you know, the greatest artist of all time. And you know, in that sense, I feel like that's my baby sis, and I would do any and everything to help her in any situation. So
Kanye's also been a huge fan of Rihanna's fashion sense for years, and he even claimed he dressed his daughter North based on Rihanna's style. As for Rihanna, she wasn't shy about voicing her support for Kanye either, even during his most controversial moments. Back in 2020, when Kanye announced he wanted to run for president, Rihanna was one of the first celebs who said she would vote for Kanye, telling ET, "I mean, people are voting for Trump. Who wouldn't vote for Kanye?" And though Rihanna didn't agree with Kanye's decision to endorse Trump, and she famously unfollowed him on Twitter after Kanye posted a series of tweets in support of Trump's presidential run, she never really turned her back on Kanye. Rihanna and Kanye may still not see eye to eye on all political issues. However, Rihanna just proved once again that she still supports Kanye. As you all know, Kanye was recently blacklisted by most mainstream media outlets and corporations over his comments about Jewish people, and the majority of celebs jumped on the bandwagon, publicly claiming they'd never work with Kanye again. Just some of the many celebs who publicly denounced Kanye's views are Kim and Khloe Kardashian, Reese Witherspoon, Questlove, Anna Wintour, John Legend, and many more. Kanye also lost almost all of his business deals and had all of his social media accounts restricted. Even Jay-Z, who owes much of his early success to Kanye's production skills, stayed completely silent on the controversy and didn't want to show his support to Kanye, which led to Kanye calling out Jay-Z and Beyonce for being controlled.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
But notice how Kanye never once came for Rihanna? Well, we now know why, because Rihanna just sent a very clear message that she's still on Kanye's side, despite Hollywood desperately trying to cancel him for good. On Sunday, February 12th, Rihanna made her long-awaited return to the stage after 7 years, and she brought the house down with an epic Super Bowl halftime show. And despite some critics calling Rihanna's performance bland and boring, the numbers speak for themselves. Rihanna's halftime performance is now officially the most streamed Super Bowl ever, the third most watched TV show ever, and the most watched Super Bowl in 6 years. In fact, Rihanna's halftime performance was watched by more viewers than the Super Bowl itself. And in the days after Super Bowl, Rihanna's music experienced over 200% increase in on-demand streams and over 300% increase in digital song sales overall. However, this wasn't enough to convince the haters, and Rihanna's now facing backlash for using her Super Bowl performance to pay tribute to Kanye. Rihanna surprised the Super Bowl crowd by playing her 2009 collab with Jay-Z and Kanye, Run This Town, as well as Ye's 2011 track, All of the Lights. And just in case someone didn't get the message, Rihanna also took inspiration from Kanye for her Super Bowl outfit and stage design. Riri showed off her pregnant belly in a head-to-toe red outfit that resembled Kanye's attire from his 2021 Donda listening party. And she also wore red sneakers designed by Maison Margiela, one of the rare brands that refused to cut ties with Kanye. On top of that, the stage design for Rihanna's Super Bowl show was seemingly inspired by Kanye's floating stage that he famously used during his 2016 St. Pablo tour. One fan described Rihanna's red jacket and the floating stage as the Kanye influence, while another person said, "We all know that the Super Bowl performance by Rihanna was her endorsement for Kanye West and giving support to Kanye in everything he's going through. I hope Kanye is doing well. Thanks, Rihanna." But not everyone was thrilled about Rihanna showing her support for Kanye at the Super Bowl, and a lot of people took to social media to slam her and accuse her of endorsing Kanye's alleged anti-Semitism. One of these people was Israeli actress and activist Noah Tishby, who shared a now viral video calling out Rihanna for performing Kanye's song All of the Lights, and claiming that by playing this song, Rihanna sent a message that, quote, "Jews don't count."
Okay, so I have a thought, and I'm not gonna make too much of a fuss out of it because it's just not gonna help, but Rihanna has so many hit songs. Did she have to do a Kanye song? Did she have to? Because the thing is that if a pop artist would have said that they're going DEFCON 3 on any other ethnicity, let alone everything else that he said, they would have been canceled and not played on the Super Bowl. That's that. So yeah, again, Jews don't count. They just don't.
Many of Tishby's followers on Twitter praised her for calling out Rihanna, with one person writing, "I'm sad to say that I've found some people who are black, who are great people, do not understand how much we despise Kanye and we think he should be banished." But what did Rihanna have to say about all of this? Did she really endorse Kanye's views with her Super Bowl performance? Well, despite all the backlash she's getting, Rihanna's still unapologetic, and one source close to Riri confirmed to the US Sun that Rihanna definitely still supports Kanye no matter what. Rihanna is still great friends with Ye, and so is A$AP Rocky, the insider said, adding that Rihanna doesn't care if people are offended by her paying tribute to Ye at the Super Bowl. She still supports him, even if she doesn't always agree with what he has to say or his political views, this source explained. Many fans have now jumped to Rihanna's defense, and they're praising her for being one of the rare celebs who's brave enough to publicly acknowledge Kanye's contribution to music. Rihanna getting trashed for performing 2 tracks written and produced by Kanye West is hilarious, one Twitter user wrote, as if his recent antics in the media changed the fact that he's the most talented hip-hop producer of arguably all time. Nope. Once a genius, always a genius. Trust me. And another person added, people forget what Kanye did to get A$AP Rocky out of trouble, jail, and what he's meant to Rihanna's career and their bond. If you think the staging, music, and fashion had nothing to do with love and support for Kanye, oh, okay, keep thinking that. But let's hear your thoughts on this. How do you feel about Rihanna getting backlash for paying tribute to Kanye at the Super Bowl? Let us know in the comments.